How's it going, fellow Trekkies? Firestorm79 here, bringing you a Let's Play of Star Trek Legacy. It's a very fun game, and in my opinion, it's one that didn't get enough credit. It is a very good game. Only thing I would like to have it. Only thing I would have liked to see differently was more ships included. But other than that, I thought it was a great game. So I'll let you see for yourself.
Reggie, I don't have a lot of time. I've got to get back aboard Enterprise.
Relax for a minute, John. I do have orders for you, but I want to show you something before you ship out.
This had better not involve Orion slave girls.
Don't worry. I read your mission report on that. No Orions, that much I can promise.
They've done some great work on her, Reggie. I hear they even managed to replace the grapplers with those new tractor beams.
We've made a lot of progress in the past years here, John, due in no small part to what you've accomplished out here. We've launched 5 Daedalus-class ships in the last 2 years alone. There actually is a fleet forming out there. It's not just a dream anymore. Starfleet is becoming a reality.
Pretty soon you won't need my little ship anymore.
Not true. In fact, I need you for a delicate assignment.
Delicate?
The Vulcans have requested this mission.
Vulcans? Come on, Reggie, we both know how these things turn out.
Now, before you get in an uproar, I have good reason to send you. You've got more experience dealing with Vulcans than any other ship commander. You also have more combat time.
All right, this sounds bad. Combat experience?
It's a precaution. They've requested help from Starfleet to track down one of their scientists who's apparently gone missing. With them as a major ally, we really must assist.
The Vulcans have ships. Why do they need ours?
Oh, come on, John. It's dangerous out there. We're more capable of dealing with any trouble that might come up. Starfleet can get off on the right foot if we can handle this for the Vulcans.
Orders are orders. I'll do my part. Just make sure my helmsman gets all the information we need to begin this search. I don't want to get blindsided by lack of information from them, as usual.
I've already sent Mayweather everything you'll need.
I hope we don't regret this. Missions involving Vulcans usually mean one thing: trouble. This is the last known position of the Vulcan science ship. We're not getting anything on initial scans, but we should take a more detailed look through the system. Let's start by getting a close-range scan of that nearby planet. Check for any signs of wreck.
So here we go. We're starting this mission off. First mission. And if you look right up there, there's an Easter egg. It's supposed to be the USS Enterprise E. Star Trek Insurrection, I believe, when it's coming out of the Briar Patch area or whatever it's called. But yeah, so this game will carry us through all generations of Star Trek, including the most recent, which is Enterprise. So, scan this planet.
Sensors. No signs of wreckage on the surface. We'll do a standard sweep of the system, starting with that ring of asteroids surrounding the ice planet nearest our position. Once within range, we'll scan for debris. The ship could be among the asteroids or might have been destroyed by them. It's entirely possible if they lost power and were in distress.
So yeah, I just love the ship detail. I mean, just look at it. It's just like, it just blew my mind when I first started playing this, which was a while back. And yeah, I never had the capability to do a nice Let's Play like this with good recording stuff, so
Looks like
it's fun for me to be able to bring these games I like to you, so.
Romulans are nasty business. Opening a channel. Romulan vessels, we are engaged in search and rescue operations. Please state the nature of your presence here. That seems clear enough. Take evasive action and prepare to engage. We're gonna have to fight our way out of this.
So you can let the ship automatically steer if you just click on target, or you can steer it manually. I always prefer manual. And I already have a big hole in my ship. Shall pay.
Captain, enemy shields are down.
Targeting in this game can be annoying sometimes, but you know, you get used to it.
Clearly outmatched.
Yeah, we just have to throw that guy, and then got a cutscene.
Remaining vessels are disengaging. What in blazes were they doing here? Romulans are in the exact same place we happen to be looking for a missing Vulcan ship? Seems par for the course. They might have destroyed the Vulcan vessel, but until we either find the ship or its debris, we won't know for certain. Continue the search deeper into the system. We're picking up some strange readings from that nebula. Could be high-band emissions occurring naturally, but we should check it out just to be safe.
Okay, so that's the kind of the tutorial battle. So to initiate repairs, you just hold down LB and then select the ones. As you can see, we have self-destruct and a long-range sensors. If you hold down X, you can either transfer power to engines, which make you go faster, weapons, which makes them more powerful and speeds up reload time. And then later on, this will be shields, but since Enterprise era doesn't have shields, it's just
Diverting.
hull strength, I guess you could say. So I usually like range somewhere in there. So
Diverting
then we have our map. Press the back button. Then you can select coordinates. You can go at warp or
Engines online.
normal pace. And then most nebulas won't let you
Containing high level of particle flux.
be in warp speed, so
We'll be able to stay inside it indefinitely.
have to go old school with impulse.
Wait. Starfleet transponder. We're picking up a beacon. There must be another Starfleet
Put
ship.
my power to my engine so I get through this part a little bit faster. And as you can see, I can look right through the bridge. No one should be alive in there right now.
Are we glad to see you?
Rick, is that you?
It is. I diverted course to this system to respond to a general distress call and was ambushed by Romulan ships. They outnumbered us, and I was forced to take refuge here when my warp engines were damaged.
Why didn't you contact Starfleet?
We couldn't get a message out. Scans and subspace signals seem to be hampered by the magnetic fields here. We barely made it to the safety of the nebula before its ion interference disabled our impulse drive. We've got the engines repaired, but we can't re-engage the core matrix until we've cleared the interference within the nebula. It seems to dampen our efforts to reinitiate the power flow to our engines.
Stand by. We'll tow you out so you can get your engines back online.
Make it fast, Jonathan. Our hull plating is already corroded to dangerous levels.
I kind of like the look of the Poseidon class. I mean, you know, for any of you Star Trek fans out there, I mean, you'll recognize that they kind of modeled it on the same idea of the Reliant and the Enterprise A. You know, how they took the basic saucer idea, but lowered the warp engines and then put like a little turret thingy on top. It's just a nice little experimentation, you could say, with the look of the ships like that. How they make them kind of like a more compact version of the Enterprise, you could say. But I just thought that was interesting.
Excellent. That's done the trick. Our engine course is back online.
Great news, Rick. Our Romulan friends have returned. You have to admire their...
Oh yay, they've returned. Time to whoop them.
Now let's see if we can't give a little of what we've been taking.
So yeah, so now you can play as the USS Koto. And it has 4 torpedoes, front and back. So it's pretty much like a heavy torpedo bomber. pretty awesome. It's kind of like the Akira class, how in terms of torpedoes. But we don't get to play as the Akira until like next generation type missions, so that's a while. That's like, I don't know, a bunch of episodes away. We'll get there. So yeah, so as you can see, the ship icon's on the top left of the screen. The Kodo has some red, so that just lets you know how much damage your ship has, and you know, you just repair it. And you can switch between ships depending on where they're at and how you're wanting to fight. You know, which one you like better. Come on, die already. There we go. The torpedo lock on this game's kind of iffy. That's probably one of the things I really don't like about it, is just how like dumb the torpedo lock is. But you know, because half the time they just like miss and they don't even hit their target. So you're like, what the heck? Like, you may have like 2 torpedoes left and then you just waste them, even though you may have a pretty good lock, and you're just like, what the heck?
Rick, that distress signal you were responding to, did you happen to notice if it was Vulcan?
Now that you mention it, it did have the same carrier wave amplitude the Vulcans use.
That means the ship we were dispatched to locate may be the same one that sent the distress call. What was your last bearing on the signal?
Before we lost contact in the nebula, it was directly behind that dead moon. I'm transmitting the coordinates to your helm.
Acknowledged. That's our next stop.
So now I have to go to this planet over here. There's a way you can group commands, but I don't remember how to do that. It's in the manual. I'm just too lazy to look at it. But you can just select each ship and go different places, or you can just have one big group command.
This is the Vulcan science vessel Saleya to any friendly ships in the vicinity. We are under attack by Romulan aggressors and require assistance.
Vulcan ship Saleya. This is the Starfleet vessel Enterprise. We are here to render aid.
Certainly a fortuitous bit of timing, Enterprise. We are transmitting our coordinates to you now.
We can cover the distance faster if we transfer all power to the engine.
I also love the music in this game. I thought it really did a good job of capturing like the Star Trek feel. Like, I don't know if any of you other guys or gals out there feel that way, but
Seemed like they would have talked, Jonathan.
yeah, it just made me feel really like I was actually in a Star Trek game, besides the fact that they're Star Trek ships. But the music was a big boost to the feel. So I'd like to give a shout out to the people who wrote it. You did a great job. Yeah, so, you know, Saleya, I mean, I've played this several times, and it's never even, like, lost any shields, so you really don't have to worry about it at all. Even on hard, it never lost any shields. So these guys are pretty easy, but fight them. She'll torpedo bomb you. Or not. That was a fail. Coming about. And if any of you Let's Play watchers out there are into this game, I would highly encourage you to look me up, Firestorm79, because I am always looking for people to play this game with in multiplayer. And I think in my whole time playing this game, I've only been like in a match with like 2 people before. I think it was heavily played at one point before I got into it, but I think it should really make a comeback because it's just awesome. And so if any of you want to play and you're looking for multiplayer people, hit me up. I'll be looking for matches in this game, so, and I'll be recording them, so if you want to be in like a YouTube video, that's probably a good one. So Yeah, there's a little incentive there, but oh well.
Diverting power gap.
But with the matches I have played in, it's like all people do is like subsystem target, so it can get annoying. But it'd be nice to get a little bit more playtime with that. So
There is no escape.
it's just FYI to you people out there. Yep, that's the last one.
Captain, sensors report enemy engines.
Saleya, what's your status?
We are well for the moment, Captain. We extend our gratitude for your timely rescue.
No need. We were sent to find you. Just glad to see you're all right.
Sent? By whom?
The Vulcan government asked us to locate you and bring you back.
Ah, intriguing.
How so?
I would say their request for my retrieval is what you would call a euphemism.
Is there something you want to tell me? I'm sorry, what is your name?
I am Terrell, Commander Terrell.
Commander Terrell, what exactly am I doing out here? Can you shed any light on why I was sent for you?
The Vulcan High Command does not approve of my research, nor do they wish me to succeed where so many others have failed.
I see. And what exactly is your research?
My work extends to the beginnings of our Vulcan path toward logic. I am a seeker of past truth.
An archaeologist?
Of sorts. Captain, I believe it would be enlightening if you would make your way to my research outpost.
I'm under orders to bring you safely back to Vulcan. Can you give me a good reason why we should head to this outpost?
I fear my research team may be discovered by the same Romulans who followed and attacked my ship. The loss of any further life would be most regrettable.
All right. We'll follow you back to your outpost. I don't want anyone else to get hurt. But we must be swift, Commander Terrell. There's no telling how many other Romulan ships may be in the area.
We couldn't agree more, Captain. This will take but a short time, I assure you.
So that shall conclude the first episode. In the next, we shall follow her to her outpost. So please, if you enjoy this, please subscribe, leave a comment, so I know if you are liking this game so far. So, have a great day everyone, and I hope to see you on our next space adventure.